For first-time use, a CSRS must be set up to fit a child's body so it will protect the child as it should. After this initial adjustment, further adjustments are likely to be necessary over time in response to growth. Be sure to carefully review the CSRS instruction manual so you're familiar with all of these adjustments. They may involve things like use of inserts, the height of the harness straps, and the position or height of the crotch strap. Keep an eye on the fit throughout the year and learn how to tell when adjustments are necessary and how to make the adjustments. Because CSRS adjustments may be necessary at any time, keep the CSRS instruction manual handy so these instructions can be rechecked. Many CSRS can be adjusted for shoulder strap height, meaning where the straps go into the CSRS relative to the child's shoulders. Check the height while the child is seated. When the child is rear-facing, most instructions say to set the harness straps in a position that is at the child's shoulder or a little below. When forward-facing, the harness strap should be at or a little above the shoulders. Also, check instructions to see if certain slots are allowed only for rear or forward-facing use. Then follow the CSRS instructions for how to change the shoulder strap height. Many methods exist, but two general categories are rethread and no rethread. To adjust a rethread harness, remove each shoulder strap from a splitter plate, the metal plate where they join, and manually thread them through the slots that are at the correct height. When doing this, be sure that the harness strap doesn't become twisted, that the two slots used match in height, and that the straps go through the same slots in the CSRS padding as in the CSRS shell. On a no rethread harness, follow the instructions for how to move the straps up or down without removing them from a splitter plate. Many different methods exist. Some CSRS have a handle at the top to use to move both straps together as shown. Others adjust at the back or by using some other method. It is typically easier to use a no rethread harness than one that requires rethreading, especially given no rethread harness types can typically be adjusted while a CSRS is installed. Although a no rethread harness adjustment feature often costs a bit more, the convenience can be quite valuable, especially in cases where the CSRS must often be adjusted for use by multiple children. Another common adjustment point is the crotch strap. Although some crotch straps are not adjustable, many can be moved in and out and/or made longer or shorter. The CSRS instructions will say when and how to make these adjustments, but a general guideline is that the strap should emerge from the CSRS in front of the seated child, rather than from under them. At some point, a child will grow too large for a given CSRS. For instance, when the shoulders are above the highest shoulder harness position, so there's no way to set the harness to a position that's at or above the shoulders, it's time to assess next steps. When a child has grown too big, they will either need a different CSRS that does fit, or they may be ready to ride without a CSRS.